I'm so tired. I am not a morning person. I've never been a morning person. And last night, just like their debut, I was up and down all night while I was sleeping. Because I was just excited. it's like Christmas. You know, when you're a kid, I just couldn't like get a good full sleep going because I just kept waking up. And I'd like check my phone and I'd see all the posts that people were posting and stuff on Twitter and everything going on. Obviously, they had like their kind of conference before this, and so I was kind of catching up on some of that stuff. But how are you guys doing this morning? How excited are you? I cannot wait. I'm mainly going to be Spotify streaming today because I do work. So after this, I'm going to go back to bed for a couple hours, or at least try to. And then I got to get up and go to work for a really long day because it's Monday at the post office, and that's never fun. And I will stream the album on Spotify as much as I can today because I listen to music while I deliver. And then when I get home, I'll start working on music video help. Wait, is it on? Oh, it's on. I'm confused. What happened? What? Oh, it starts at 40 seconds. It scared the shit out of me. It's the teasers. I was like, what the fuck? Alright. Let me get... Oh. I can't wait. Oh my goodness. Jungwon's little smile. My man's Jake. We're getting the story stuff is to go! An invitation to our bloody birthday party. Oh my god! That was K and EJ, wasn't it? Are you shitting me? Him and his drinks. That was awesome! Oh my god. The master of expressions. Go off, Nikki! Oh my god, that shot though! That lip ring though. Dude, I love that jump in this choreo. I just want to dance. Oh my god, I love it! Oh! I can't believe K and EJ are in this. What the fuck does that mean? What are you holding? This bridge. Let's build it, baby. Oh, so like she is like controlling Sanu? Story. Let's go, babe. Sunghoon. So it was Sunghoon? I mean, this is the room. It's got the piano. Oh my goodness, that imagery. Ooh. Jay looks so good at that black hair. Oh, wow. Ah! I love Beret Nikki. He wore it in the Let Me In debut stage, I think it was. Oh my god, he looks so adorable. So it was Sunghoon. I mean, I thought it was Sunghoon, Heesung, or Sanu. So I was correct. Who are you? Dude, I'm... The theories. That's it, isn't it? Ah! Who is she? Damn it. Oh my god, that was amazing. I didn't have the captions on. I realized that really early on, but I didn't care. I just want to focus. I didn't want to like get into the captions like halfway into it. So we'll just watch it again. And that's fine because I wanted to focus on the music video. And there was a lot. There was a lot to take in. So let's refresh. Maybe if it'll let me because so many people were watching. It's like freaking out. So I am like still like totally mind fucked. Excuse my language for the fact that K and EJ or Eju are in this video. Like, excuse me, help me. I was just recently like kind of wondering myself, like we haven't heard anything more, and I didn't by any means think they would debut before this album. I just felt like as the company they wouldn't have that come about while we were getting prepared for this. So I assumed here in the next month or so we were going to start hearing stuff about that group, which we still don't even know a name for, was going to debut. So it's crazy that they're in this fucking music video. Are you kidding me? Like, ah! Oh my god, I'm sorry I'm getting loud. I'm sure that's like very loud in your headphones, but I can't right now. Like, what? EJ was one of my favorite island contestants. I really hated that he didn't make it to the final episodes. That he didn't make it past the first part. I completely understood it. Like he did have areas to improve. I got it, but I did like him a lot. So I was so excited when I heard that he was going to be part of this new group with Kay, who was just an amazing performer. And I kind of wish we saw some of the other boys too. But I'm hyped that they were in this music video multiple times, not just here. We saw them at the beginning, and they were also at the party. Which leads you to wonder so many different things. Are they vampires too? Or are they part of that same concept? Are they a branch off of ENHYPEN? How is this? What is this? You know, like it's so many different, there's so many different questions to go along with the fact that they're in this music video. The girl, they leave this invitation. Was it left for her directly? She picks up the invitation. We see her come to the party at the end of the music video, which is the next day after the party has already happened. But she seems to correlate, you would assume, to the girl that we see them standing looking up at, who seems to have some type of control over them, you know, which you could tell kind of from their stare that they are very obedient to her. We saw that from the teaser. But she does certain movements when she's pouring the blood, and the same thing occurs with Sanu. So is Sanu being controlled by her and manipulated in some way? Is that Is that part of the daze thing, being like kind of manipulated in a manipulative state? I don't know. There's just so many questions, and obviously I didn't see lyrics to kind of reinforce a lot of that. All the boys look freaking amazing. That shot where Jake was laying on the couch upside down and we had a rotation of the camera, he looked ridiculous. I will never fully recover from that. So, all right. Oh, gosh, we got 418,000 views so far. Hopefully that it's probably stuck there. I think that's what it was stuck at for teaser work. But all right, let's get into this. Yes, 4 minutes and 30. What do we got here? Like 4 minutes and 42 seconds. We definitely got a little bit more story. I would have loved to have a more in-depth story with a lot more time to it. Like I had said, I think it was on one of the teasers. I commented that I was hoping that we would get where there was just a bunch of time for story. Kind of like think TXT's Magic Island. Like that's a long ass video. And I mean I wasn't necessarily thinking it had to be that long, but like something that had a bunch of backstory stuff, and I would have just loved to see our boys get to, you know, do all that acting. All right, guys. Jungwani's little smile. Before we go any further, I didn't mention this. This is something I talked to somebody about. I think it was on one of my reactions. It is something that came to mind when I first saw her in teaser 1. You know, is she a representation of one of the girls that will come from Island Season 2? Island Season 2 is something that is coming. We don't know any dates or any timelines. I mean, I would assume personally it'll start here in the summer, I think, because we had... Didn't we start in June with the first season of Island? I don't really remember when we started. But is that kind of where she will play? I mean, ideally that girl group will be under B-Lift, I think. I'm not totally positive about that. I know there was a lot of, in the business meeting for Big Hit, back when it was Big Hit, now it's Hyde, but, you know, I know Source has a new girl group I think that they're going to be making. And there was some confusion on whether that was the Island group or not. I don't think it is. So I would assume the Island girl group would be through B-Lift. Is this girl going to be one of those girls? More of a placeholder. We don't see a face here. And obviously, I doubt that they would have a girl that hasn't been slated for debut yet. If she's just going into Island, you don't know if she's going to debut, obviously. So I doubt they would have somebody from their perspective girl group that may come from that show be part of the music video. If anything, if that does relate, she's probably more of like kind of a placeholder. This is to represent that their storylines will intersect. Maybe. This is all speculation. What's it say on here? Sometimes walking down the deadly path without fleeing from death itself can give rise to the most wondrous creation. We hope you will be able to come. That's very ominous, but also kind of something a lot of people live by. Kind of living a risky life. You can't feel alive. You can't feel alive if you play it safe, if you take the easy routes all the time. So it's basically saying, you know, when running from death, you know, you're in harm's way and it makes you feel alive. That's what I gather from that. That's kind of what that's playing on. You know, come be a vampire. This is insane. I'm still like unprepared for this. I can't. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm excited. They're werewolves? How did I fucking miss that? I'm dead. I'm dead? I'm dead. Holy shit, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What was I doing? Maybe that's when I looked down and realized I didn't have captions on. I don't know. How did I miss this? I had like tunnel vision. I missed that. So they're werewolves? I mean, that's what that looks like to me. There's the ears. Dude, So like we're getting like this like where monster universe. I'm done. I'm done. I love you, Jay. You're amazing. Love this. Lights it. And then Jungwon just appears with this super speed. Looks like he runs up. I love that. Dude, this shot is insane. I love it. I can't. This chain on his neck. So are they getting hunted by them? Dude, I can't. Like, I can't! Are they? Let me look at something here. Was Sunwoo maybe looking at her already and the rest of them lifted their heads? No, he looked too. So I was just curious as if he was already under, like I said, if he was already obedient and that he kind of brought them, but it seems as though he was already looking. I love that. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so we see him pour it, then that's when blood starts to enter this room that Sung-hoon was in. I wonder if they're gonna have a dance break here, just because the way that sounds. Let's go, Sung-hoon. Dude, beret Nikki, and he's got his like purple hair coming through. Like, I can't. I mean, that's a throwback to, you know, give and take in that era. They're all there, right? Yes. Yeah, sorry, I'm not counting. The funny thing is, from behind, she kind of looks similar to So-won from G-Friend, but definitely not because So-won she's tall and she's got some broad shoulders, but like the hair. That's like the first like from that backstand. She reminds me of So-won, but she's definitely a younger girl. it looked like. Oh man, I don't know. There's just so much to unpack there. I don't even. I don't know. There's going to be so much theorizing happening, and I love it, and I'm excited about it. If you guys want to, as usual, talk about it in the comments with me, and we can kind of discuss what we're seeing and what you saw that I didn't see, or anything like that, because I'm sure I missed stuff. Um, I'm just obviously we have give and taken where in Jungwon is a vampire in that, like that, and the way that that was portrayed with the older stuff that we kind of saw there at the end, when it's more kind of Victorian. Ideally, if they were all vampires, then they're a lot older here during this birthday party because this seems to be more this time period, and so that would lead you to believe, how many years old are they? I mean, back in the Victorian age, they could have been older, or that could have been back when they were young. They got bitten, and that's why they look the same now, because you would still keep the same appearance of when you got bitten, is the way I would assume it works, because that's kind of when your immortality starts. You don't continue to age anymore. So, what birthday is this? I mean, if this is here and now, they could be hundreds of years old. And it kind of seems like they were talking about that and hinting at it a little bit. They were like, talking like again, like talking about having the party again, like just another birthday party, I guess, because they have them so often. They've been around for so long. Um, but yeah, I'm not totally fixated on what the story is yet. I feel like we got a lot of story here, but I think it's just continuing to set up this expansive universe that they're going to have. I mean, obviously, now that we do seem to have this other group that we're not totally sure what that group's connection to ENHYPEN is, but they're from Island as well, showing up in this video, two of them, and they are apparently werewolves, and it kind of seems like they're hunting the vampires. We had Kay and EJ were kind of at the party watching. They were kind of a step behind them at the bus stop, and then we had them at the party itself, obviously there, as party goers, but they seem to be watching. And then you had Kay in the hallway with Sanu when the lights went out, which was really awesome, which makes more sense of why the lights went out in that teaser. I was just kind of like, what does that mean? And then Kay's standing behind him, so he is being hunted, it seems. At least I would believe so. And but who's the girl? What does she mean? What is her significance? We see her 3 times. It's the beginning of the video, the middle of the video, and the end of the video, really. So we have her in the beginning. She picks up the invitation to the birthday party, and then we have her standing on the pedestal in that really, really cool. I really was hoping we would get more of that. That story, whatever that is, because it seems so cool. It's like almost like Atlantis looking to me. And then we had all the people around, which we didn't really get to see any movement from or know who they are. Ideally just other people obedient to this person, whoever she is. And then at the end we had her knock on the door holding the invitation. I don't know. God, I want more. I want more story. I love story and universe driven music videos in K-pop, because they know how to do it, man. And I'm just excited to continue to see this unfold. Let me know, guys. What are your thoughts? What did I miss? I know I missed a lot, I'm sure, because I get so excited when this stuff happens. Like I said, I couldn't even sleep last night. So I'm sure I missed a bunch. But that song was a bop, dude. I cannot wait to listen to that all day. And I am super excited to watch live stages of that with the choreo being a center. Because with this music video having a lot more story, they did take story breaks where they worked on just showing you story and not having the music. And then, we're not losing a lot of the choreo and focusing on all of that. So there was that, but there still was a lot of intercutting with story while we were listening to the music, which means we're losing a lot of choreo. Completely fine with it. I completely understand it, and that's why we get performance videos. They'll probably have a performance video. We'll have a practice video. We'll have all the live stages, all that stuff. But I am really excited to see it because it seems ridiculously high energy. It was from the teasers. We knew it was going to be high energy, and they've said it is a very exhaustive. I think somebody said that in the conference, they were asking them questions. And that's something that they had said, is that it's an exhaustive choreo. It's very busy and very high energy, and I'm excited because our boys are performers, so it's going to be awesome. I can't wait. So I am going to, it is now 5:24 a.m. where I am. I am going to wrap this up. I'm going to go back to sleep for 2 hours before I have to go to a very long day at work. And then when I get home, I'm going to start watching any live stages that are available. Thank you guys so much for being here and enjoying this first comeback with ENHYPEN with me. As always, guys, if you liked the video, make sure you hit a thumbs up down below and subscribe if you want to see more content from me. And I'll see you guys down in the comments.